center to arrive. Weight in the sit bones, like the ballast of the ship, like the roots of the tree, like the base of the mountain. Extending, making space in the spine. Reaching through the jade pillow where the skull meets the spine. We are opening the central channel. It's in front of the spine in the center of the body. So it is really this center that is extending from below to above, from the lower magpie bridge, the perineum, through the crown. Bright, empty column. Around which the husk of our bodies are merely details to the profound openness and wisdom of the empty center. We breathe from and return to this empty center. When our minds are not in the empty center, when our minds are not the empty center, we are leaning, tipping, flitting, floating. So rest, return. Our moments, our lives spin like the constellations around the North Star, around this empty center. At first, we can feel it and find it at the center of our physical awareness. But it is empty, it is everywhere and every when, it is pervasive and effusive. our minds like plumb lines, a weight hung from a string, a metal weight pulled in every direction by the magnetism of our desires and the confusion and delusion of appearances. And with one breath, conceptually and literally, we can let all of that go, and the line returns to center. Take a big breath, inhale gently, steadily, all the way full. And with the exhale, we'll open mouth, ha, and we'll let go of everything. And the mind will return to center. Holding, ha. Suddenly center, suddenly still. The center is suddenly vast and everywhere, every wind. The prayers, the incantations, the revelations, finding center, letting go. The venerable, the honorable, simply alignment with what is. Purification song. The rousing chimes of white jade purify the 10 directions and bring peace to the rivers and oceans. The high peaks bear the weather and the myriad spirits bow, requesting the presence of the immortals. The bridge, the immortals, once of this earth, now of heaven, connecting bottom to top, low to high, heaven to earth. Heaven is freed of impure air, earth is freed of all temptation, obscure wisdom is clearly perceived. So vast and generous is the mystery beyond mystery. Prayer for the teachings. Celestial worthy of the great veiled 3 treasures, may your numinous voice pervade every place, extinguishing wrongs, dissolving transgressions. May your treasured signs pervade every time, coming to the aid of those in need. May this altar be open so the teachings in these verses manifest. May our efforts be meritorious and in alignment with the teachings that follow. Prayer for abundance. Ascending to the highest altar with the stepping toward emptiness song. We pray that the lands be blessed and avoid even the shortest drought. Today our pure hearts present at the golden watchtower within. Amidst the morning's peaceful haze of incense, the jade furnace burns. our pure hearts letting go of desire, form, illusion, delusion, that plumb line finding center. Center, empty, golden watchtower. Amidst the morning's peaceful haze of incense, the jade furnace burns, cutting the ties to our desire and world of form, world of appearance. The central territory is fortified. Mountains and rivers are robust. The immortal's splendor is expansive, and the saints and sages are luminous. Every story a story about the bright, open, empty center. When we all pay respects to the ancient sages each day, we bow, we cut our ties to self, illusion, delusion. The year's harvest is plentiful, and people enjoy peace and tranquility. Bright, calm at the center. Prayer for fruition. Celestial worthy of constant clarity, constant stillness. When the realized mind is clear and still, the Tao has fulfilled our ancestral purpose like the culmination of the pearl moon. A circle, a symbol of the infinite, the boundless, equal in every direction, centered, open, bright, empty. May the darkness be swept from our minds until no obstacles remain. Like the moon gradually becoming full. And a full circle of light fills the great void. Emptiness is full, totality is empty. The highest medicine is within the body. In our partialness, we must be healed. The medicine is within. Shun, Qi, Jing. Spirit, energy, essence. Each of us has the capacity to eliminate deficiency and excess. Balance, equality, equanimity in every direction is center, open, bright, empty. May we come to know the primordial unity by reversing the way to nurture each day the yellow sprout in the golden tripod. That discovery of center. That explosion into vastness from the most minute point. Invitation. Before the altar we are all the same, each of us reverent within and without. To our heartfelt summons, the Tao replies. That purity radiating from within is met with purity radiating in. So we recite these scriptures and follow the teachings. Bada Shunjo, 8 great incantations. Tai Shang Tai Xing, great high, highest star, the North Star, the deity associated. It is the center around which the transformations spin, space and time occur. In this empty, bright center, adapting to change without end, concentrated on non-existence, adapting to existence. Tai Shang, Tai Xing, adapting to change without end, expelling evil and binding demons. Protect my destiny, guard my body, cutting the ties to illusions, delusions, desires, form, appearance. May my wisdom be luminous and pure, the spirit of my heart mind at peace, my 3 hun everlasting, and my po undying. Jiji Rulu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out, purifying the speech, that which moves from low to high, earth to heaven. Chi transformations. Don Ju, spirit of the mouth, expel the filth and foul air, so Jung Lun, spirit of the tongue, can infuse my destiny with spiritual nourishment. Just like our with which we began. Expel the filth and foul air, cut off the ties, let go of all. So Jung Lun, spirit of the tongue, can infuse my destiny with spiritual nourishment. Luo Qian, spirit of the teeth, reject perversity and protect truth, your teeth like soldiers guarding what comes in and what goes out. Reject perversity, that which is bent, twisted, untrue. Protect truth. So Hu Bun, spirit of the throat, can guide down the liquid spiritual chi. Don Yuan, spirit of the heart, enable me to penetrate reality. Don Yuan, original elixir, spirit of the heart. Enable me to penetrate reality. So Lien Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. Also moving from coarse to refined to immaterial as we move through this incantation. Expel the filth and foul air. Enable me to penetrate reality. The spirit of thought abides in the Tao. Jiji Rulu Ling. May this order be swiftly carried out. Purifying the body. Ling Bao Tiansun, numinous treasure, celestial worthy. Comfort my body, tame my hun and po, my yang and yin. Soul. Harmonize my 5 organs. The word actually means Wu Ming, means that bright, radiant, empty center light, that source, that seed, that spark. In center, the outer is harmonized. May the green dragon and white tiger command my bewildered mind. May the red phoenix and dark warrior guard my body. Jiji Rulu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Pacifying the earth gods. Yuan Shi, the celestial worthy responsible for the original commencement, the initiation of existence, guardian of peace. Notify the 10,000 spirits, the officers of the peaks and valleys, the local gods and earth spirits. Issue a mandate to the gods of soil and harvest, forbidding them to be careless or skittish. When they return to the correct path, empty, bright, calm center, inner and outer realms are purified. There is peace in every direction. The sacred spaces are well protected, and by the mandate of Tai Shang, the seeds of evil are seized. Even before they arise, they sprout, they root. The seeds are cast away. The tethers are severed. Hu Fa, honorable spirit, protect me as I recite the scriptures and take refuge in the great Tao. We need a vessel on the way to the other shore. Protect me as I recite the scriptures and take refuge in the great Tao. May the source effortlessly infuse the faithful. Jiji Rulu Ling. May this order be swiftly carried out. May it be so now. Purifying heaven and earth, cutting away the weeds. Heaven and earth in their natural state, foul chi scatters. Empty center, bright, full, empty void. Deep within the mysterious emptiness is the radiant clarity of great source. Always hear the units of construction here, though the incantation is in a grammatical sentence. Penetrate, center, mystery, empty, radiant, clarity, great source. Penetrate, center, mystery, empty. nothing else. In 8 directions the spirits inspire awe and deliver me to my natural state. We sever from ourselves in the state of awe. In every direction we have cut the ties to our desire, our illusion, our delusion, our relationship to form. And thus we are in center, in our natural state, venerating, honoring. The mandate of the Lingbao talisman reverberates throughout the 9 heavens. The generals, Gan Luo and Da Na, penetrate the Dipper's great mystery. Demons are cut down, evil is bound, the myriad ghosts are slain. The central mountain Shunjo. Shunjo, spirit incantation. These are all Shunjo. Central mountain. It has literal, mythological, and bodily reference. Central mountain, the stillness at the center. Yuenshu. Yuenshu's jade script. I hold and chant one time, preventing illness, prolonging life. The 5 sacred peaks restrain the phases. Across the 8 oceans the revelation is recognized. The demon king surrenders and now stands guard at my terrace. The inauspicious is completely dispersed. The chi of the Tao is constant and perpetual. Chi-chi Rulu-ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Incense prayer incantation. May the Tao give rise to true understanding, like the sprout from the seed that flowers. The source power giving rise to true understanding. And the incense carry away my delusion. The incense burns in the jade furnace. Resting in the empty, bright, open center, transforming our ties, severing our ties. The numinous reality returns my gaze, fluttering the flag of the immortals on the pavilion. May the Lord of the past grant clear passage to the 9 heavens. Chi-chi Rulu-ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Golden light, spirit incantation. Heaven and earth are the fundament of the mystery, the root of the 10,000 chi. Extensive cultivation through tumultuous times has confirmed the pervasion of spirit. Throughout the 3 realms we understand the Tao is supreme. What is beyond we call the Tao. The body has golden light, reflecting, hiding within. We find that empty center by giving up, by letting go, by looking in. Guided by the scriptures and the teachers, we trust that it is there, that it is real, that it is what real is. Looking, you cannot see it. Listening, you cannot hear it. It is beyond. Embracing heaven and earth, it is beyond. It nourishes all sentient beings. It is the force that moves time, makes space. It is within and around. It is beyond in both directions. Chanting this 10,000 times, my entire being is radiant and luminous. The 3 realms protected, the 5 gods respected. The 10,000 spirits pay ritual respects, bowing, reciting, singing, enlisting the support of the thunderbolt. The sudden vastness of the bright open center. Ghosts are stricken with fear, demons lose their minds. The brightness eliminates the darkness. Inside the thunderbolt, the thunder god's hidden face. Wisdom penetrates throughout, and the 5 chi flourish. Flourish here. Tung tung is boil and steam, full of energy and aliveness. The golden light is revealed, hidden and watching over the realized person. It is beyond, it has the energy of watching, knowing. Gigi Rululu, may this order be swiftly carried out. Opening the mystery stored in the scriptures, incantation. A cloud inscribes the great emptiness, initiating a new cycle of being. In the great emptiness, a gathering. Not separate from the emptiness. The emptiness is in it where it is. Embracing, nourishing. Far away one moment, close the next, sinking here, floating there, it flits about in the 5 directions until suddenly complete. It lingers. The invisible, infinite potential of the great emptiness. Driving the generation, powering the completion. Tianjin Huangrun. Heavenly reality, venerable person, a historical person who achieved immortality granted by Yuan Shi. Tianjin Huangrun presses down the brush to write. He acts as a conduit for the seal, a stage for performing a sacred talisman. We are all conduits for the sacred talisman, the stamp of the great emptiness. The cloud, the ridges in the stamp. The emptiness is what gives it its shape. It is so clear, it is without any obscuration. Like a thunderbolt. Illnesses resolve on their own. The weight of the world is lifted. and we are protected by the spirits of the unseen realms. Even the darkness supports the light. Our ascent to the immortal realm is assured. From Ching Ching Ching, Scripture on Constant Clarity and Stillness. The spirit is drawn to clarity, like a plumb line to the center. But the mind disturbs it. The mind is drawn to stillness, but desires pull it away. The natural state of the spirit and mind is center. If you're able to constantly let go of desires, the mind naturally achieves stillness. When the mind is clear and still, the spirit naturally achieves clarity. In this natural state, the 6 desires do not arise. 1 desire for each of the senses, the 6th sense being the mind. The 3 poisons are completely dispelled: anger, greed, ignorance. Three great refuges. With my body, I take refuge in the great Tao of non-differentiation, ever present as the primordial origin. With my spirit, I take refuge in the venerable scriptures, perpetually revealing the ineffable mystery. With my heart, I take refuge in the great immortal masters of the sacred teachings, devoted to the realization of all beings, residing in the manifest changes. Today, let's move through the three sources cycle without the movement of the body. Strengthening the connection to that still, empty center in the midst of the transformations. With the mind resting comfortably in the central territory, in the body, in all of the body, all at once. Perhaps in all of being, all at once. The territory we traverse is not high to low, earthly earth to sky heaven, but bright, empty, pervasive center and being. So with the mantra Hung, we feel the shaking initial power from the empty center connect and infuse the body. The power of non-existence infuse existence. Resting in the empty center, inhale and hold, taking in through the pores of the skin, equally, evenly, everywhere. Now with the breath held, the mind, the body still, we are nowhere. We are in the primordial origin. We are before being. With the mantra Hung, being comes to be, infused with the infinite potential power of non-being. Hung. Slow, slow, steady, steady inhale. returning mystery empty. Hung, coming into being. One more, inhale, hold. Hung. Cycle initiated, being initiated. We are nourished and nurtured. By the emergent, by the yin, by the earth. It is like infusion of this force. We'll sound a single who out loud. Inhale, hold. Feel the fertility of the infinite potential infusing body, infusing being. Who? Who? Like a faucet, a fire hose of Jing essence, empowering transformation. Being now having taken shape, distinct from non-being, there is a tension there that generates cycles, heaven cycling over earth, over heaven. The hidden cycles of Qian and Kun, usually with our body, Shu, but now in stillness, simply cycling. Inhale and hold. to form a single shu. XU is the pinyin. There's some tension and vibration to allow for the vibration to resonate. Shu. Shu. Pure heart bridges this physical being, this heavy consciousness of physical self, to the empty bright center. Sincerity opens the true path, the Tao, the realization. The sound of this bridge is Hong. Inhale, hold. Hong. Having arrived, accomplished, realized, empty center, with a sudden vastness like a thunderbolt, it infuses all, everywhere, every whim. It is breathing out with Hong. It is returning and infusing with Hong. Inhale, hold. The three layers become one. The cloud is empty. Hong. The bright center, the self, is boundless, without edge. Inhale, hold. Ha. Ha. bridging back to this body, this time, this place. Return to destiny. The mantra is Hai He. Inhale, hold. Hai He. Do the Hai He one more time so that we can move directly from Hai He, energy coming in low and strong in the body, into the with the teeth slightly clenched, feeling the vibration of the travel up the center, including the spine, perhaps all the way from lower perineum, lower magpie bridge, to the crown. So inhale, hold, Hai He, and directly into the Inhale, hold. Hai He, Inhale and hold. And the Wong going out and beyond, connecting to spirit, to immortals. Receptive, open, trusting, bridging earth to heaven. Wong. Welcoming, requesting the presence of the immortals back into the center. Returning to the light. Inhale, hold. And with the hung, the same hung with which we began, bring the mind back down to center. Hung. We came into being, infused being with the infinite potential. We bridged from being to non-being, realizing, recognizing. We made our way back to vast and infinite boundlessness. We returned to this body, we cycled through this body, and returned again to center, stillness, completion, bright moon on Mount Kunlun. clear, still, non-doing, resting in the bright center, clear, still. Not meditating, not visualizing, not doing. The ballast, the plum, simply resting in center. The transformations transform, but we are center. Pervasive fire closing, harvesting the yield of this cycle of cultivation. Inhale, clap our palms above our heads. Make fire, massage the face, head, ears, neck, torso, and limbs, holding the breath if it's comfortable. Inhale. Dedication, which is to say, not for us, but for all. With gratitude, we honor those who came before. With gratitude, we honor those who gather now. With gratitude, we honor those still to come. We dedicate our merit, that portion of our practice which is true and real and unobscured, to the full realization of all sentient being. May we recognize our true self in the radiance.